welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I am the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And we back like cook crack. Well, technically, we're not all the way back because the Smartest Dumb People page has been shut down for another 10 days. But we got a lot to talk about. Anthony That Dude Johnson, LV the Great, Quando Rondo. A lot of shit been going on, man. Car got stolen. It was like the big collapse for me. My car got stolen, still haven't been found. We tried to do a show, we got blocked. Then we tried to do it from LB's page. The tools we use.
Glue up, no.
Yeah, just wasn't working. Man,
we
we've been through, listen, the team been through some shit for this last 18 days. And we finally back, man. We finally got audio, we got video. Everything is back to normal. As you can see, to my left right here, to my right here, we got new graphics. As you can see, make sure you go like and subscribe to our YouTube page. It's very important, man. We got to get off Facebook. They blocking us for the most randomest shit. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video before we start going in. Because once LV start going in, he ain't stopping. All right, so let's start the show. How was y'all week? Everything been good? LV, we've been trying to do shows. People don't know that. We've been trying to do a show.
You know what I'm saying? We tried. They seen it. Y'all seen it. Now y'all may not have seen it from the Smartest Dumb People, but y'all seen us hop on there and hop off of there,
try to get it to work,
and seen a couple of little things. But you know, my week been cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm even killed, man. I stay right in the middle, man. I don't get too high, I don't get too low. You feel me?
Yeah, for
so
sure.
When the fall ain't that hard.
All right, so let's get it in, man. First topic of the day. How was
your week?
How was your week?
Everything. That nigga don't give a fuck.
I do, man. Nice logo.
The homie ain't shit.
Hey,
nice shirt.
Nice shirt. I like that.
Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Man, just get the other one done, man.
All right, look, let's go in. Y'all ready to go in? All right, first topic of the day. What do your mate bring to the table? I had to switch to a mate because we blocked enough, bro. What do women bring to the table besides sex? It's a lady that posted a video on TikTok. This is the actual video. We're about to check it out and let us know what y'all think about it.
Hold on, bro. I got you. You don't even got to say nothing. Ladies, this is what y'all got me kicked off TikTok for when I asked you, what else can you bring to the table besides sex? And none of y'all said nothing. Instead, y'all reported me. Every man ain't looking for that. Some men want to know, can you be his peace during the storm? Can you be his strength when he's weak? Can you pray for him when he can't pray for himself? Can you be a businesswoman? Do you have any goals? What else can you bring to the table? What are your other attributes besides having a fat ass and a pretty face? What else can you offer somebody? Because every man ain't looking for no broad with just sex. And then y'all wonder why they treat women like this. Because this is all the fuck y'all got to offer.
All right, so that's the actual video. Basically, she was breaking down what a lot of women think. Shout out to my little cousin. He said, somehow reason we always get on women. No, we just like I told my cousin Willie, we just go through the topics that's out there. And this lady actually was trying to break down what a lot of women think. And in my personal opinion, I feel like that's what we lack in society right there. She broke it down like a lot of women think they just got to be a bad bitch, so to speak. And motherfuckers be wanting to be together mentally, and I feel like in order to be together mentally, you got to be with a woman that cares about you mentally, and that's what we lack in culture, and that's what we lack in society. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about that person, and like when Mr. Shabazz was here, he was talking about how it's a partnership. Relationships are a partnership in some ways, and we lack emotion towards the mate. You have to bring something more to the table than financial gain, huh?
Pretty much.
What your cousin say?
She said, hey, babe. I can't see no comments.
She said, hey, babe, Rihanna. We know you're going to bring it all to the table. Well, since she said, go ahead and unpack that.
Who said what now?
His cousin. No, go ahead and unpack, sir.
What? Quando Rondo?
I ain't got to say no more. What I got to say is I'm unpacked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you saying that ring replicates that more than sex is being brought to the table.
There you go.
Okay.
Say less.
Okay.
All right, and shout out to whoever said I can see it actually down here. You see that? That's
Yeah.
tight. We never had that. You can see it on here now.
Yeah. Okay.
But shout out to who made the comment. You're right. Gina brought something to the table, and that's why Quando Rondo hung up his player jersey. You know, some niggas, it take niggas longer than others, but when you find that right one, you know she's the right one. So in my opinion, I feel like I said, I feel like so many women only care about how they look and how much money you got. And there has to be more there besides looks and what you bring to the table financially. There has to be some equal to emotions. Like you have to care about this man's well-being.
I think that might be most part for like Instagram motherfuckers that only bring that to the table.
You know what's crazy is women think that only they like to cuddle. It's just something simple. I'm just giving a simple example. They think only they like to cuddle. Men like to cuddle too. We like to lay up. We like a woman to lay up under us, smelling good, rubbing all on a smooth body. We like that shit too. So
I
don't know, man.
You don't cuddle?
I don't know,
You don't cuddle?
man.
I ain't no cuddle.
Nigga, you was just getting your hairs picked out of your face 3 weeks ago.
I know.
Motherfucker,
That's getting catered to.
That's getting cuddled.
catered.
That's getting cuddled.
That's getting
Yeah, you
catered
need
to.
that's extra that's brought to the table. But me laying in a bed cuddling, I'm
I'm a cuddler though. I like to cuddle, man. That's just me.
I mean, but you also said in the past that you like for women to be motherly
yeah.
towards you or with you. You know what I'm saying? I necessarily don't need the motherly thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a loner as far as is how I kick it or hang out or be with. Now, with that said, do women should bring more to the table than sex? Yes. Do some? Yes. Do a lot of them? No. You see the TikToks, you see the YouTube videos, you see the music videos.
Break it down, LB.
You see people sitting up emulating Cardi B, WAP, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And so but the thing is that it's art to the entertainer, but to the woman, it's their life. And so that's just like with Rihanna, you just another nigga on the hit list. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women actually took that to heart.
All right, so society changing the way women think. Because I feel like that's what you're saying.
You can't, Women are changing the way that women think. Women want to be men. Women feel like that they have been dominated by men, that they have been ridiculed, pulled up under, and thrown under the bus by men. And now they feel like that they have the power to become the men that they feel like oppress them. It's no different than black people and white people. Black people feel like that white people oppressed us.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? So then we will begin to say, well, I ain't gonna never longer let them oppress me. They ain't got that power. They ain't got that power. They ain't got that power. They can't do this.
I mean, there's some truth to that, bro.
I just got the equal right. I got equal right as the man do. The man do. We got CEOs. We need more CEOs. We need more of that same thing. Black people say we need more black businesses. We need, and it's all just
talk.
Because the woman that thinks that, right, and this not to go too far off, but the woman that thinks that lives in a world that was built by men. And so men built this world. The only thing that women want at the top or want equally is top positions. I never heard a woman go out and fight to be a garbage man. I never heard nobody say, "Oh, you're being sexist. Only men can pick up the garbage."
My mom was a garbage woman.
I can see that.
Hey man, we ain't taking no cheap jazz with my mom.
just being real.
Cheap jazz.
I like that just being real.
I think we got off topic. I think we got off topic.
Yeah, we got off topic. Let's show the video for the people that just came in here. And let's show the. It's a minute video. Let's show the video
before we jump back in. So the thing is, because we got off topic, is that
you want to show the video again?
The women, because why I veered off.
Oh, okay.
Because the women don't even want to bring pussy to the table no more. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta relax.
That's the fact.
You gotta relax.
That's the fact.
That is not no fact.
That's the same way they got a cut to the thing, and then when we come back,
relax.
oh man,
we gotta tell you something.
And then the ones that only bring the ones that do bring the pussy only talk about
they ain't bringing that pussy to your table.
Hey,
you gotta relax. They won't.
This video. Let's show the video again.
Hold on, bro. I got you. You don't even got to say nothing. Ladies, this is what y'all got me kicked off TikTok for when I asked you, what else can you bring to the table besides SCX? And none of y'all said nothing. Instead, y'all reported me. Every man ain't looking for that. Some men want to know, can you be his peace during the storm? Can you be his strength when he's weak? Can you pray for him when he can't pray for himself? Can you be a businesswoman? Do you have any goals? What else can you bring to the table? What are your other attributes besides having a fat ass and a pretty face? What else can you offer somebody? Because every man ain't looking for no broad with just sex. And then y'all wonder why they treat women like this. Because this is all the fuck y'all got to offer.
All right, so that was that young lady talking about what women feel like they bring to the table. But she's basically saying that they don't offer anything besides sex or a pretty face or a fat ass. And there's so many dynamics when it comes to a relationship. So a long time ago, not that long ago, probably about a couple months ago, I was in this class and they was talking about your four walls, the four walls of your house. And it's the same way with your relationship, four walls of your house. How are you two get together spiritually? How are you two together mentally? How are you two together with family? How are you two together with financials? You know what I'm saying? Like it all goes hand in hand. And like I said, you can be in a relationship with a fine woman, great sex, but there's nothing after that. You can be in a relationship with a motherfucker that got all the money in the world, but you hate having sex with them. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on. You got to find the equal to really successfully have a relationship. Yeah, you're not going to find a 10 in a 10. You're not going to find a fucking J-Lo that works, cuddles, pays.
Yeah, I mean, but
you're not going to find a Morris Chestnut that you're not going to find these. Like I said, everybody look at somebody like Rihanna and think she's the most beautiful woman in the world. But they don't know she don't know how to cater to a man. They don't know she don't know how to cook. They don't know that she know. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to be able to bring more to the table than just sex,
right?
Or just money,
right? So now the thing is that you have to question: are there successful women or women that brings more to the table that have time for a relationship? I mean, because success can, or what we consider successful, or what we consider as a piece of chunk to a clog to a machine, may be time consuming.
Right.
And so that may consume someone's time. I have seen, I watched the first 48, right? I seen one episode. They had a detective on there. Now he's a homicide detective, so he's on call, right?
Right.
He's about to get married to this woman, right? I wish I could remember his name, but anyhow, he comes home to an empty house, wedding dress in the closet. She said, "You doesn't have enough time for me."
That's what the detective said.
No, they
the wife
recorded it.
No, but that's what the detective said.
No, the wife told the detective.
Yeah.
That,
but he probably was telling them the story.
No, they go home and it's dun 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 dun.
You lied.
On first 48. The white dude that think he black, the cool white dude
They might have
that
not
works
never
in
been
Miami.
to. They might have not never been to his house before, and then all of a sudden this motherfucking time.
When he gonna get out of scripting that his fiance left him? Man, you got doctors who wife lead them. You got athletes.
Right.
You got athletes.
It probably
You know why athletes' wives leave them though? Is the prime example of what the discussion is. Yes, you might have all the money in the world, but I never see you. You're not there for me. I don't ever get to spend time with you. I'm hearing about you doing this on the side. I'm seeing you on social media in the clubs popping bottles after the game.
And I just feel like a piece of pussy.
Yeah.
I don't work.
Yeah.
I don't got my own shit going on. All I do is sit on here, wait on you hand and foot for you to come, nail me to the fucking bed, and then go back on the road. And so they leave the athlete so that they can feel wanted by a lesser man. They're fucking with a man
I lost Shaq's wife that gave $1 million to a personal trainer.
Yeah, that started fucking with the personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? And so the woman leaves because she felt that she's not as needed. She got maids, y'all got nannies, y'all got drivers, y'all got chauffeurs, y'all got everything. The only thing that you can do for the man is provide a piece of sex.
That's not necessarily true though, bro. See, that's where you're going wrong at.
Why?
Because just because I got all the money in the world don't mean you still can't be a dominant and great wife to me. And
But if you're not doing nothing,
but
if you're not bringing,
first off, if you got a good woman as an NBA player, I guarantee you Savannah don't got housemaids. Yeah, they probably have the maid crew come while they going out of town or some shit to come.
Right.
But if you crazy to think somebody's doing Savannah.
Why?
Jane, what's her name? Is it Savannah?
Savannah. Why?
Because I know for a fact that's her and LeBron is from the streets. They came from nothing. She's still with this motherfucker because of everything she brings to the table, which is, I know how to cook for Bron. I know what Bron's favorite meal is. I know what TV show he wants me to DVR.
Top shape. Hold on. Unless she went to culinary school.
I guarantee.
Hold on.
Savannah
Unless she's a
is a great woman.
nutritionist.
No.
Unless she's
you don't have to be no nutritionist. And all
Nigga, are
that
you
shit.
crazy?
No.
This man played. This man
But
played
he probably
90
does.
games.
He probably does though. For
He
sure.
probably has a chef, but I guarantee you, his
Of
wife
course he got a
has
chef.
meals that she specifically make for him. He's like, babe, make that spaghetti you used to make when we was 18. You know what I'm saying? Make that spaghetti you used to make before we came.
They
You got
know
all this glitz and glamour.
he
I'm
was
just saying,
out-
like you can. But
he
when
was
you,
out the rip.
all right. So you tell me.
You gotta use
All right, I got a better question for you.
Hey,
Do you think that LeBron James' wife, all she brings to the table is a piece of pussy? You think LeBron James?
As far as I know, yes. That's the same
You talked
way.
to Bron? Bron told me this
No,
personally.
I'm just talking about as far as I know. I never seen her start a company. I never heard her.
She has a company. She has a coffee shop.
What's the name of it?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
Okay,
I don't drink
well
coffee.
then-
I don't drink coffee.
then-
I don't go to Florida.
Didn't know.
She has a Florida. She
Well-
has a coffee shop in Florida. Honestly.
Okay, and you know why? To make it seem like she's doing something. To make it seem like she's providing for herself. When this man is a billionaire, and she's married to a billionaire, and she doesn't have to do anything.
All right, so I got a question for you.
Per se.
What's Beyonce to Jay-Z? Do you think that their relationship is real? Because I feel like
Well,
Beyonce would have been a billionaire without Jay-Z.
Correct.
Yeah, of course.
Jay-Z would not have been a billionaire without Beyonce.
He was already a billionaire
No.
before they got married.
No.
He would have made
wasn't.
his plays. He wouldn't
Have been no billionaire.
What the fuck,
What
kid?
made
Hey.
Jay-Z his billion was people started supporting him when he married the hottest chick in the game.
That's already after was out the game, done rapping, done doing
No, but
everything.
he kept lying, saying he was going to retire.
He
All
dropped
I'm-
a couple
all I'm
of
saying
albums.
is-
He
Bro,
showed Rock Nation.
all I'm saying to you is,
He started his own colors.
Leland.
Jay-Z Blue.
Yeah.
He started his own colors.
Leland, all I'm saying to you is,
Jay
to
had
think,
his bag and
yeah,
they both had their
but
bag.
to think that a woman is just there to lay on her back, so to speak, just because a man has all the money in the world, I promise you, there's millionaires, billionaires out there that are with genuine women.
Name one. If you can't name one, then it's
I don't know
make-believe.
these people like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. I
All right, I
nobody.
got a better question for you because I know you. I'm about to hit you with something. You get $1 billion tomorrow. you're gonna be with the same woman you've been with forever. That's just who you are. And you ain't gonna be like, all you bringing to the table now is a piece of pussy. I got $1 billion.
Hold on. Now,
am I right?
So we got to answer. So, if you get $1 billion, so I want to answer this honestly. If you get $1 billion, are you gonna be with the same woman that you was with today?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. Honestly, if I was to say at this moment, yes. But if I'm a billionaire and I have Gabrielle Union sliding in my DM, I have the finest of the finest women, Rihanna hitting me up.
And that's just a piece of ass that you get. Yeah, that ain't gonna be forever or good.
Well, I don't know. Because the thing is, so that's the same way if you go back to Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. So Swiss Beats was married to the wife before, right? And he said we were just on two different playing fields. He said, well, I was working all day, every day, trying to grind for our family, trying to grind for her, trying to get her career popped off. She was worried about how could she get into my phone. What could she do to unlock my phone and see what I had going on? And he said, when I started messing with Alicia Keys, and we was on the same level, she grinding, I'm grinding, then that element of the relationship disappeared. And so it changes. It changes. So if you think that a motherfucker going through my phone now and I'm making $16, hold on. You think a motherfucker going through my phone now and I'm making $16? If I was a billionaire and I hit the lottery and became a billionaire with the same woman, I couldn't even have a phone. You couldn't even, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be the same to the woman. The woman would change. I wouldn't have to change the woman. You know what the woman will say? You know what? I don't think that I'm just good enough for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's other women out there I know that want you, know that want to be with you, and I'm just gonna go on and get out your way. That's what the motherfucking woman will say. As soon as she go on your phone,
I don't think that. I think
that woman ain't gonna say that. Not if you got a bill ticket. If you got a bill ticket,
that's the same way. Dwayne Wade, he was with his wife.
But Dwayne, they already had problems before he became famous, though.
Who told you that?
Wait,
Gabby.
He did.
Gabby.
He said it. He said they had problems before he became famous.
They was broke. Everybody got problems. Everybody, you got money issues, you're going to have some problems. You know what I'm saying? And you in college with 1, 2 kids, you know what I'm saying? And no motherfucking money. Yeah, y'all going to be arguing. But as soon as he went to the league, and that nigga went from, can you pull up his, what is baby mama look like? Compared to Gabrielle, and so this nigga got women from all categories, from the lowest to the highest, hitting on him, coming at him. And here he is with his high school sweetheart.
All right, so you know what, I gotta say this because I'm catching your angle now. As you sit and talk about how beautiful other women would be when you had a certain amount of money, you have to understand that that's why they feel the way they feel, bro. That's why they feel like all they got to do is bring to the table a nice set of titties and a nice fat ass. Because you're hearing this man say live on, if I got $1 billion, it's nothing but beautiful bitches.
But see, but hold on,
all day.
But hold on.
That's why they.
Exactly. No, hold on, come out.
You have to have some sense of loyalty.
He just got you on that one.
Hold on, come out. Let me respond.
Okay.
Because what I'm saying is that Gabrielle Union ain't just she got her own career. I gave you an example of a relationship of some people that didn't have nothing. So Gabrielle Union just wasn't no Instagram model. And so it's different when you just go on Instagram.
He would have still married an Instagram model if he wouldn't marry
Why
Gabrielle.
You say that?
Because he would have.
Why you say that?
He lucked up with an actress.
He probably had opportunities.
He lucked up with an actress.
How did he luck up? He had the choice. He had top choice of any woman on this world. That same way, do you think Michael Jordan could have fucked any woman on the face of the... Michael Jackson could have fucked any woman on the face of this earth. He chose
Elvis Presley, fine ass daughter.
Fine ass daughter.
Fine as fuck.
Okay.
Was the Presley lady fine? She was bad.
I can't say
and her dad is famous. And her dad, and she had money.
But he had top choice.
All right, but we still went off of looks, though. We still went off of looks. Now you done brought me and drugged me into the looks. And I don't give a fuck about looks. I give a fuck about I give a fuck about looks.
I go get an Instagram model.
I give a fuck about looks.
But how about regular motherfuckers?
But listen, I'm saying
with the bando.
But I'm saying, all right,
okay, regular. Okay, so if we go,
let's water this shit down to
okay, so if we go into a lower level, the lowest level of nigga. Right, the lowest level of nigga. I seen the lowest levels of niggas that have that don't bring nothing to the table, that don't go out and work hard and do nothing and bring nothing. I see them enjoying the fruits of their non-labor. When on the flip side, I have seen men that work hard, go home unappreciated. The only thing that the woman brings is chaos, confusion, collusion. That same way, a man that's working third shift, you shouldn't be in no relationship. If you working 11 to 7, somebody yelling your lady. Jesus facts. Jesus facts. If a nigga working 11 to 7, your lady getting nailed. And motherfuckers go, well, no, all women ain't like that, no. But these women gonna be able to start going out. These people gonna start able to hanging with their friends, going to clubs, partying, beating you home.
When do loyalty become a factor? You don't believe nobody's loyal? Like, do you believe? Let's say no. Let's not even say nobody. Do you believe that there's faithful women in this world?
No, hell no.
Shout out to Eli. Shout out to my nigga Eli in the party.
Belief. Do I honestly believe that there are faithful women in my realm? Now, I can't say in the world or on around the world or nothing like that because I wouldn't have it. But in my realm, which is my reality, in my realm, I would have to say no.
Yo said, Leland, shut your ass up. About time. Shout out to Yo back in the building.
Hold on. It's none. Have Yo answer the question. Have you ever committed infidelity? If it's yes, then her question is voided. It's no.
But we had that conversation though.
Yeah, with her. No.
We had that conversation, I think, on the show.
And she admitted to infidelity.
No, she said that. No, she didn't admit to infidelity. She said that she. I gotta make sure.
Let her answer. She said no. That's why there's no loyalty.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, like she said,
it's not
she
real.
Said she's been through her own shit, but she didn't ever.
Well, listen, I never seen nobody put nothing in her, so I can't say whether it was real or was false or was.
I'm ready to change topics anyway, bro.
But if a woman can honestly say that they never been disloyal to their mate.
All right, I want to say this because Yo said she never. I didn't mean it that way. She said that she said we was not saying that. We was just saying that the conversation we was having about cheating on the show. You was on the show. Now, I can't remember the exact episode or whatever.
But we wasn't.
Yeah, we was talking shit.
You got to keep. Now you make it seem like you tried snitching. Hold on, but. It was just a general conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, so we good.
I'm ready. Yo, we need you in here for this conversation anyway. Stay in the chat. Let's go to your topic, LB. I want to break down your topic.
Okay.
To how to sell to a Negro. You ready for it?
Yeah. It's kind of long though.
No, it ain't long. It's 2 minutes. All right, y'all. This is the next topic of the day. Shout out to Yo. Shout out to Eli. Stay in the chat, man. We want to hear y'all opinion on this video right here.
But perhaps because he's had so little of it, the Negro needs even more. He needs to feel important and appreciated. This need is a very real and important one. It shows up even in many of the Negro's shopping habits. Anyone who sells or wants to sell to the Negro customer should know about some of these habits. 3 habits in particular play a big part in every sales transaction. To begin with, most Negroes buy by brand. They ask for products by name. They're quick to turn down off-brands. Do you wonder why? Well, listen to what this customer is thinking.
That last hat I bought just didn't hold up at all.
You see, for a long time, the Negro has been sold a lot of shoddy, second-class merchandise. So now he asks for name brands in order to make sure he gets his money's worth. Buying by brand, that's the first important Negro buying habit. Now for the second. The Negro buys good quality merchandise. Symbols of quality and prestige are very important to the Negro customer. This woman, for example, is buying fine crystalware. But she is also buying the admiration and approval of her friends and relatives. Listen to her thoughts.
My, isn't it beautiful? I can hardly wait to show it to Sally and Joan.
It's a well-known fact that many Negro customers are influenced by the opinions of others. What their friends may think of a certain item often decides whether or not the sale is made. So remember, the Negro buys quality merchandise. That's the second important point. And here's the third thing to remember when selling to a Negro customer. When he specifically asks for one thing, don't try to sell him something else. Don't try to switch him at the point of sale. If you do, he'll probably react something like this.
Doesn't he think I've got the money to pay for it?
There's a reason for this reaction. Again, because he's had experience with cheap merchandise, the Negro resents being offered a substitute. He wants to be sold on quality, not price. The Negro buys by brand, he buys quality, and he doesn't like to be switched at point of sale. These are the keys to selling the Negro customer. Another point. The Negro family does things together, as a group. The family works as a unit. But
all right, so we're about to have that conversation right there. Quality, not price. All right, so LV, this is your topic. I would like for you to go first, bro, and break down why you want to digest this video. I thought the video was dope, and I thought the video was kind of fucking on point when it comes to society nowadays, and I thought maybe you can give an idea of why you wanted to talk about it in the first place.
Well, the reason why I brung it up or sent the thing is because people feel like that this is an issue for our community, and that this issue hurts our community. And so it's a double question, because like me personally, I personally don't care about clothes, cars, none of that shit. I never have, never would. But would I knock would I knock someone else that do? No. Because I also feel like that is personal choice. That is personal of how you want to live your life. That's just like, will I go get a USA Polo Assassin, a motherfucking, but
I never knew that wasn't. I never knew that wasn't polo. Never.
You never?
Never knew. But listen, this is how unmaterialistic I am, though.
That's a main store.
But listen, though.
Hey, that's a main corporation in a lot of states. New York, big building. Yeah, but it ain't for everybody.
But listen, but all I got from that video was the black art culture. You have to be materialistic to feel like you made it. And if anybody know me, anybody watch the show, I'm the complete opposite of that. This shirt costs $20 off of Amazon. I'm just that dude. Like, I don't I don't care, but I'm gonna speak.
That's a high price.
It's not. I'm gonna speak a fact. You will never see LeBron in no off-brand shit. You won't see LeBron with no Walmart shirt on. You just won't. I have yet to. This man, I've been knowing this man for 20 plus years. I have yet to see this man in anything that ain't name brand. And so, at that point, when do you feel like, all right, I don't give a fuck about, because you're still in that stage where I gotta be fly. Do you ever get out of that? No, but your dad was fly. Like, yeah, well, it comes with a high.
This nigga get to fixing his collar.
Hey, it comes with a high price though. It comes with a high price though too. Being fly comes with a high price, and I can't afford it. I just can't afford it. I looked at myself the other day and said, I really need to do something. I need to go shopping. I need to do something with myself because I don't care about material things.
Right.
I just care about, so my son, shout out to Navy, shout out to Young Navy, asking us when we going to have a show.
Yeah.
But my son said to me the other day, we was sitting on the couch and my son was like, he said something, and I was trying to explain to him he shouldn't give a fuck about how many Jordans he got. Just make sure he got the Jordans he want on his feet. So what happens is my son, he started to become a little bit materialistic. He went and bought like 5 pair of Jordans in like a span of 2 weeks. And I said, that's $200 a shoe, son. And I said, at some point in your life, I said, son, answer me this question and I'll leave you alone. I said, son, are you hungry? He said, no. I said, do you have clothes on your back? He said, yeah. I said, do your car run? Do you get to wherever you got to go safe in a nice car? Yep. I said, that's living. Living ain't what the clothes you have on your back or anything. Living is being able to wake up and do what the fuck you want to do when you want to. If my son wanted to go to Kansas City tomorrow, take his little girlfriend to Kansas City and get a jacuzzi room, he can do that. That's living. Living is not the material things that you have.
Living behind it. Well, if he gonna be living, he still can do that. Well, why didn't he got his J? Because he ain't responsible.
All right, so
he handle his
responsibility. Can I ask you a personal question? Because we know you stay fly. Do you ever have a broke moment to be like, damn, I shouldn't have bought something, or damn, I shouldn't have did? I don't know your financial situation, but I'm asking you as a man.
I'm broke every day I wake up. I ain't made it shit. Hey, I ain't no I made it to
Now, but what? Just so we can touch our bases, what I took out the video is that they know what they would have to do. They know that you can sell a black person lower quality and put a brand name on it. And then that person come in there and ask for a brand name and will accept that, even though just because of the brand of the name. And so my thing is that it's not the fact that we have a taste for quality. It's the fact that they know we have a taste for quality.
I agree.
And then they begin to play a game and feed off.
I gotta say what Yo-Yo said. Yo-Yo, I love you to death. Yo-Yo said, if you can't afford it, don't cap, and that's okay. Quality don't have to be name brand. I don't want my shit to be fall apart and fade. SDP shirts, shout out to Smartest Dumb People, brought, held up, and didn't fade. That's cap. That's fine. Yo, I got 100 Smartest Dumb People shirts. They fade. Which I love you for that.
Salute to you. You wash it. You fucking it up. You might be fucking it up.
Man, them motherfuckers fade. But we changing our quality. We actually changing our quality. Me and LV did some research, talked to Milk the Game, did some research. We changing our quality. Well, please don't watch that motherfucking Yo-Yo. She said mine did. Please don't watch that motherfucking Yo-Yo.
The thing is that, again, is that they understand us more than we understand ourselves.
Yeah.
And now this shit was recorded, allegedly, back in the 1950s.
Yeah, that was definitely 1950s.
You know what I'm saying?
You can see the quality of that.
They are
Milk the Game is good quality too, man.
Yeah, Milk the Game is great quality.
Shout out to you.
And he gave us game.
And so they are providing a insight on the black person way back then.
And that was in 1950.
That was in 1950. You know what I'm saying? That they're giving you the insight that we will go by the forms. We will talk about the forms. We will talk about
and now they got
Nancy Balagas
analytics right now.
Right.
Better analytics right now.
That's the same way. If I had a class in Bellevue. Just a short little recap. I had a class in Bellevue, and so we did something on far as marketing and shit like that. Okay, so this is a fact. This is red. This is not fiction. Macaroni, Kraft macaroni and cheese is the same as Kroger's macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, you're paying for the brand.
The only thing that's different is you paying for the brand. The only thing they do is switch the labels. They don't change the ingredients. They don't say, well, take that cheese out, put this cheese in, put that. No.
Might be a little more cheesier.
Nah.
Might be a little ounce of cheese, a little extra.
That's only in
That's
your.
what they get paid for.
That's only in your mind.
Shit,
The ingredients is the same.
Have you had the same box? Have you cooked one box next to the next box?
We are we are a multi-trillion dollar.
What they say. They say. I understand what they say.
No, I haven't.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but this is coming
like
from
my
the
uncle
company.
say, now who the fuck is they?
This is coming from the company.
The company, you saying Kroger's.
This is coming from
And
so
Kraft. Kroger's and Kraft said, we have the same shit.
No, he said that
No.
Kroger's probably bought from Kraft at a different rate, and they put their brand on it, and it has nothing to do with Kraft.
Well, hold on.
That ain't
No, this is what I'm saying. Hold on. So this is what I'm saying.
I gotta read
The
your next
manufacturer
comment. She says strategic
that
blacks have always.
produces-
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead.
Strategic blacks have always been super spenders, and that's what I'm saying. We're literally a multi-trillion-dollar a year people. We spend, and nobody understands the logistics to it, but the corporations.
Right.
And that's the problem.
And so that's the same way. Cavassier is trash now, right?
It used to be good as fuck.
It used to
Pass the
that because
Cavassier.
Busta
Pass the
Rhymes
Cavassier. Yep.
said, pass the Cavassier. Before But
But-
hold on, I'll give you another example. Let me give you
we're the
another
culture.
example. What's the shit that they was drinking on American Gangster? Penalty.
Niggas was drinking that after American Gangster.
Niggas, it was that
What is penalty?
a
Vodka?
fucking whiskey.
Whiskey?
And so Pendleton, before American Gangster, I never heard of. After the movie American Gangster came out, you could pull up to what's
Sugar
the
Hill.
shit? Not Sugar Hill, the one on 30th.
I don't fucking
Kelly.
Kelly's. And they had an advertisement out there
Okay.
for Pendleton. And motherfuckers was buying it. I bought 2-3 bottles of it.
So you was the fool.
Just
They
because
got you on advertisement.
Just because it was on the movie. And so that's the same way. Back to answer your question. The manufacturer that produces Kraft macaroni and cheese
Kroger's macaroni and cheese.
produces Kroger macaroni and cheese. It's the same thing. The only thing changes the label. It's not cheesier. It's not a different powder.
I'm wondering, where did you get this info?
From the manufacturer.
You got the info from the
They said it was
manufacturer.
in school.
This
so they
was
told
in
me.
a college. This was in, and so of course you can go with, well, who told you that, or just all they got to do is say it.
I'd
Of
rather
course
you
can
cook
say
it
that.
yourself and then you get the facts. I don't give a fuck about what the textbooks say.
But I believe it though. I know it's true.
Okay, you believe it.
So would you buy? That same way. Hold on, time out. That's the same way. My motherfucking old lady think that the meat from Sam's Club is different from the meat from Walmart. When it's all
Walmart. Yeah, Walmart is Walmart.
Hold on.
If it should have said Baker's, I'd have been like,
Sam's
yeah.
Club.
They about to give you a better quality cut at Sam's Club. Do you not think you don't believe in that?
She thinks that the cut is lesser at Sam's Club than at Walmart.
Sam's Club is in bulk, so they're gonna
Right.
always have the cheaper shit.
They gonna
I don't know.
Sam's
To
Club
me,
is
it's
in
all
bulk,
meat.
so they're always gonna have the
No,
cheaper
not-
shit.
But
There's only three food processing plants that process food for the whole country. People are acting like they got different cows coming. No, them cows come from the same
The clone
place.
center?
I don't know the clone. I don't know where but they don't come from. It ain't 100 motherfucking cows.
So let me ask y'all this. So you don't think the Hy-Vee meat in they motherfucking glass look better than the shit in the motherfucking wrapped up shit?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what the fuck is we talking about then?
But
there's different quality. It's different quality and different shit then.
But hold on. You gotta understand what makes the meat look red after it's been dead, after it's been grounded, and it been sat up. So you have to understand why this meat still have this red tone to it, because oxygen and that shit that's in the air, that it stays. But when you put it in plastic, it suffocates the meat, which is why
it gets red,
you will see. No, when it's outside of plastic, it has that juicy red color to it.
But when
it's in the plastic, it begins to fade, and that's the only difference. It still comes from off the same cow. It's still, and so what they're giving people is a choice.
Shout out Roger. Okay. Roger in the chat.
So
check it out. He said meats are treated with carbon monoxide.
Right, which is oxygen. And so,
well, they package different then.
And so you see the fresh meat out. It's not wrapped. It's not smothered, and it doesn't begin to fade as fast as the packaged meat. And so what they're doing is giving somebody an illusion that you have an option for this redder meat or this 50 cent, 70 cent cheaper packaged meat. And people will say, well, this meat look rarer and redder. I pay $1 more or $2 more. When it's all come off the same cow. Coming from the same place.
I would like to hit one more topic, bro. We got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do the guy getting shot in the bar that punched the dude and shot the security guard? You want to do this one?
I don't know. Shit, bro. Whatever.
We could do the lady with the child support, $2,500 in child support by the judge.
Shit, whatever, bro.
All right, the guy gets shot in the bar fight. Let's watch the video of the guy getting shot in the bar fight and speak on it. All right, so this is the clip. I don't know if y'all want to watch it over here.
A young man, a very young man, celebrating his birthday tonight. He's been in Sumo with us since day one, since he's from the open. This gentleman sitting at the bar, Mr. Mars, is in his young 80s.
Bar surveillance video shows one guard attempting to jump in and stop the fight being shot in the leg, crawling to the entrance for cover. Meanwhile, a customer is grazed. In the video, you can see the victim who was in the fight, shot in his arm and leg, running away. The shooter following close behind. A Rockdale sheriff deputy grabbing the shooter. The shooter, identified as James Simpson, is being charged with aggravated assault and reckless conduct.
All right, so that's the video of a man in the bar. He got in the man's face and tried to kiss him, being funny, like you ain't gonna do nothing, pussy. And the dude tried to kiss him, and when he tried to kiss him, the dude punched him in the face. The man pulled out the gun and started shooting. In my personal opinion, so many people are losing track of what concealed carry is, and so many people are losing track of what self-defense is. In my personal opinion, if you antagonize somebody, that's not self-defense. Self-defense is when you're in danger. And so many niggas that ain't got felonies, they think because they got a gun on their hip, you hit me, I can shoot you. That's not how it works. You have to actually be in distress or in danger. You can't just, if I tell a motherfucker, punch me, spit in his face, and he punched me, I don't have the right to pull out the gun and kill him.
Well, it depends on where you at.
Yeah, it definitely does. Yeah. But I'm saying that this is where carrying a weapon makes you kind of pussy. If you carry a weapon, it should be, this is the end all be all situation. It's time for me to protect myself. 10 niggas is like you said, when you was in a fight with 10 niggas and it was just you and Vic with y'all back, that's different. You have to get these niggas up off of you. But a mano, man to man, just punching you and you pull out a gun and shoot him, you're a pussy. in my personal, you're a pussy. At least attempt to fight the nigga. You attempt to fight the nigga, he beat you up, boom, boom. You stumbling, you
What if he disarm you?
Uh,
And then you be a damn fool.
why would he disarm you from a punch?
Because, hold on, no, y'all get into it. Y'all get distracted. Boom, you got the thing on you. You know what I'm saying? At some point, if you're losing, you're going to go for it.
That's what I said.
And if he's in an advantage,
but I said you have to be in
he's
distress.
going to take it from you.
Quando Rondo, you are concealed to carry. Do you feel like personally that you have to, because I know you can fight. This is the thing about it. I know you can fight. I don't feel like you just going to pull out the burner on a nigga just because you can. You would fight a nigga first.
In that situation, you can't carry a gun in a club. So
he already was in the wrong.
Yeah, so he probably, that wasn't a concealed carry. He just had the gun in the club.
He had
ready to fuck anybody up.
Right.
Basically.
And so you can tell from his demeanor
he wanted that smoke.
He wanted the smoke. And so I look at it both ways. That's the same way I think it's weird of women that can go out and get them a gun and protect themselves, that they refuse to, and say that they are scared of guns when they are the most hunted
people on the face
of the planet.
I agree.
They are the most vulnerable individuals that people will try to victimize.
Right.
Is women. But you have the option to arm and protect yourself, and you won't do it. You'll say, I'm afraid of an object that could save your life.
I agree, 100%.
I don't think they afraid of a gun. I think that they haven't been in a situation they don't think they in war. Like a motherfucking nigga think they in war. Nigga think they in war when they walk out their house because they got so many beefs. You know what I'm saying?
Keep their head on the swivel and shit.
So a woman that's like,
ain't nothing gonna happen. But to me, that's what makes women even more vulnerable.
Naive, though.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is looking for. There's somebody right now looking for a woman to kidnap.
Right now.
Right now,
Literally
driving.
Right.
Looking to catch a woman slipping, coming out of a bar, coming out of a crib, doing whatever, coming on a college campus. Literally, at this moment, it's a individual looking to catch a woman slipping.
Right.
Now, if the woman has the ability to protect themselves, and they say they scared of the protection, I'm confused.
I'm be honest.
That's just like a motherfucker say, take the seatbelt out of my car. You might not want to wear it, but I still want it to be an option just in case. That's like
start driving too fast.
I'm clicking up. That's like I click up with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga be driving fast and this nigga be out. I click up. And the first thing,
you need to relax.
And the first thing he says, click up, scary nigga. You know? Or some weird shit. But the option is there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But women will want to do away with that option as a whole. Get in the car and say, get the seatbelt out of here. I'd rather fly through the window than have these objects that can protect me from harm. And it's crazy to me. And so to get back to the video, you can tell by someone's demeanor and how they acting if they possibly armed with anything. It could be brass knuckles, it could be a knife, it could be a gun, it could be.
I had a bitch ass nigga one time. Yeah, I call him a bitch ass nigga. He know who he is. Pulled a gun out on me once, and all I wanted to do was fight him. You know what I'm saying? I had a gun too at the time, but I wasn't. First time at the time I was.
Who was the aggressor?
I was.
So how did he know that?
Let me tell you what made him aggressive. What made him aggressive is he knew I was looking for him. So he got behind my car, followed me, swerving and acting all erratic. So I pulls over, parks, get out the car, bitch ass nigga. I don't want to fight you, and pulls his gun out on me. And I'm like, listen, I had a gun at the time too, but my gun was illegal. I was not a concealed to carry. But you gotta also understand the culture I come from. The culture I come from, you just get a gun. We didn't give a fuck about licenses and all. Like I said, I was just a product of my environment. So I can't pull this illegal gun out. Obviously, his gun was a concealed to carry, and he was ready for that moment. Never again will I be caught lacking in that way and not knowing this man is pulling his gun out in public because he has a concealed to carry and he's feeling threatened for his life. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with protecting yourself, but there's bitches that act like they're protecting themselves and just have a concealed to carry, which he definitely was, being a bitch ass nigga. And because, like I said,
when do protecting yourself become a coward move?
When you're chasing a motherfucker that don't even know you're behind him. Or you get in a nigga face and act like you want to fight him, pointing in his face and basically try to kiss him, and he punch you in your mouth, and then you pull out a gun. That's when it becomes a coward move. Listen, there's situations, like I said, if you have a concealed to carry, it's for a dire situation. It's life or death. It's never supposed to be fight or death. It's supposed to be life or death. So if you want to fight me, nigga, what up? Like, there shouldn't be nothing wrong with a little squabble. The problem is these pussy niggas out here with concealed to carries, waiting for a nigga to swing on them.
Now, do you remember?
It's a fact.
Do you remember? I think we watched the video. It was in Chicago, and remember when the dude had up the there's at the apartment complex. The dude up the thing. He had the first draw, and there was by some steps.
You talking about recently that just happened? And he shot him in the
we
head?
did one on the show. Yeah.
That one I just seen that.
Yeah, but that's a real reason.
So
he was ready for that moment though. He's like,
but the nigga up the thing and had the first draw. He put it down.
Oh, this is another video.
And he put the thing down and said, let's box. And then the nigga pulled his thing out. And then when the other dude went to go back to get his off the ground, he popped it.
Well, that's his fault for putting it down. That's his fault for putting it down.
Was he cowardly by trying to say, well, I'm an honor of straight up fade, let me put my gun down and get popped? Or was it?
It's a win-lose.
It's a win-lose situation. Because he upped this thing and oh boy, like, well, let's just fight. He said, well, let me put my shit down and we'll squabble up. He put his thing down, went to squabble up. Old boy upped his thing.
I wouldn't have reached for my gun again. I wouldn't have reached for my gun.
That don't mean that you weren't going to get shot.
I would have took a chance. At that point, you might as well anyway. The gun is pointing
so
on you.
That means
if you put your gun down, right? If you put your gun down on the table, a nigga pull his gun out and point at you. What the fuck I look like going for it?
So that just means if you got
what the fuck I look like going for it? You're dead.
So you got the blicky just going and blicking out.
All right, man. Hey, it's cool, bro. You won this. It's over.
No, but he's convincing you. Let's run a fade.
No, I get that, but I'm saying, oh boy's a dum-dum.
Boy played chess on it.
Yeah.
Oh boy's a
dum-dum. He know he got the blicky.
Yeah.
He said, let's run the fade. Oh boy, let's run the fade. Throw the gun down.
Yeah.
So
Rodrigo said most people get shot because the other person's scared. Let's see. Yo-Yo said, y'all better start expecting a fool to pull a gun on you. Females too. It's a lot of females locked and loaded as fuck. I agree with Yo-Yo. I think it's personally, I think people are misconstruing what concealed to carry is. I think that they think because they have a gun and you get in an altercation, you have the right to kill this person. That's not true.
The state of Texas don't even believe in a carry concealed. The state of Texas have passed a law that if you got a gun, they don't give a fuck if you got a permit or not.
You can go.
You can carry your shit.
Yeah.
Because it balances. It's a check and balance system. You got criminals out here that carry guns illegally all day, and citizens that say, "Well, I can't protect myself because this law may get me arrested, because this may prevent me from protecting myself." So the state of Texas said, well, fuck that. You got a gun, legally got a gun, carry the motherfucker.
So let's just be the Wild Wild West.
No, it's not the Wild Wild West, because it's already the Wild Wild West when you have criminals and gang members and motherfuckers who have no business with a gun.
Yeah,
motherfuckers with mental illness, go ahead.
Let me chime in though too about the female not having a gun. If they got a nigga in the house, I don't think a female really need a gun.
That's not true.
Listen.
I'm just as scared as the motherfucking
woman. Motherfucker, come here, women need a weapon.
That's cool.
Me as a man,
I understand that. That just to have it to have it.
I want my woman to have a gun.
Yeah.
Me as a man, I want a gun. My woman to have a gun because at any moment you could be walking in the grocery store.
Buy y'all matching sets.
Yeah.
So you could be knocked out.
Fuck it.
You could be knocked out and that motherfucker drunk. 3, 4 in the morning, motherfucker trying to break in. Your old lady like, bang, wake up. You, what? She like, fuck it, grab her blicky. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she like, fuck it, grab her blicky. You know what I'm saying?
That's what she should do.
Huh? I can understand. Hey, and you ain't saying nothing wrong.
And so, but that ties back into the. So when you have people on the same level, that's the same way that a man could want a gun and a woman could not want a gun, and there be no gun in the house. Rodrigo said he regret buying her a gun because she got road rage.
Right.
And listen, that's what I said though. A gun don't make you tough. A gun just protects you from harm. And people that have road rage say, listen, I just seen a story today.
He's saying so. Then y'all get into it, and then she pull it on you.
I ain't worried about that. I would never worry. About
you ain't worried about it, but
we're not worried
about your situation. We're talking about any other situation.
What if you come home drunk? She go through your phone.
We're talking about any other. We're not worried about you.
We both got blickies. I'm going to get mine. We got motherfuckers.
You be like Karen. You be like old boy off of Goodfellas. Karen, what you doing?
He's like, listen,
he's gonna be like, I'm gonna set mine down. Hey, and then she runs it.
You're gonna be like, I got my blicky on it, but I'm gonna sit it on the nightstand.
Now it's
you keep
time
yours to my hand.
Bye to all our Negro friends. Yo, listen, we are back like the crack. Thank you, LB. Leave me hanging, bro. Thank you, Rondo. We back, bro. It's been a long 3 weeks, basically. We got 10 more days before we're able to go live.
Back in, man.
Yeah,
we need
before we're able to go
back in.
Before we're able to go back live on Smartest Dumb People page, we got 10 more days. But in the time being, make sure y'all go check out our YouTube page. This video will be posted to our YouTube by 9 o'clock. Make sure you like, post, share, subscribe. Show us some love.
We should have 15 motherfucking subscribers. Like
and share, man.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Just like and share.
This is the Smartest Dumb People. Anthony That Dude Johnson, LB the Great, Quando Rondo. Y'all have a great night.